Summer is quickly approaching, meaning hot summer days. This means that you are in the mood for something refreshing, cool, and delicious. Why not have it all in one by choosing to make an orange creamsicle cake? I know we have all been outside on a hot summer day, needing something cool to eat while also satisfying your appetite. This cake has got you covered. I will be sharing how to make an orange creamsicle cake. I am a credible source because my mom and I make it for all summer get-togethers with family and has never failed to satisfy their appetites. I hope it is the same for you. I will explain how to bake the cake, how to add the jello to the inside of the cake, and how to make the topping. Before making this cake, you will need to make sure you have all the ingredients. You will need yellow cake mix, eggs, water, vegetable oil, orange jello, instant vanilla pudding mix, milk, Cool Whip, a pan, a mixing bowl and spoon, a measuring cup, an oven, and toothpicks. For baking the cake, you need to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Then, you must mix the cake mix, 3 large eggs, 1 cup of water, and 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. You must then mix that in the bowl until it is mixed completely. Then you must pour it into the pan and make sure it's distributed evenly. You must then put it in the oven for about 24 minutes. Once you take it out, you need to let it cool for about 24 minutes. For the jello, you need to boil 1 cup of water in a pan, and you need to add the jello to the pan. Then, you must mix the jello in the pan until it is completely dissolved. While the jello is dissolving, you must use your toothpick to poke holes into the cake to pour the jello. You want to make sure not to put too many or too little of holes in the cake. You don't want it to be soggy in one spot, but you don't want there to be no jello in one spot as well. Make sure you put the cake on a flat surface. Once the jello is completely dissolved, pour it evenly over the whole cake, like this.
By George Washington and the first Secretary of War, United States, Harold Knox.
Once you put the jello in the cake, you must then make the topping, which is pudding and Cool Whip. You must put the package of pudding with 2 cups of milk. One, 2. You must then mix the pudding until the pudding mix is completely dissolved in the milk. You want to make sure that there is no pudding. You want to make sure it is smooth. After it is smooth, you need to add the Cool Whip. You want to fold it in. You don't want to just dump it all in. You want to put a spoonful in, and then you want to stir it about a little bit. I make a mess. Then you can add some more. you still want to keep making sure that you're mixing it completely. You don't want your topping to be lumpy. Then you can put the rest in and mix it around. After you put the Jell-O on your cake, you want to make sure that you let it chill a little again because of the hot Jell-O going on the cake. Make sure that your topping is smooth with no little bit of lumps. Once it's ready, you're going to put it on top of the cake, and that is the final step. Make sure that your cake isn't still hot. The cake seems pretty cool, and you want to make sure that you put it evenly on the cake. You don't want one half of the cake to have all the topping and the other half to have none. See how I mix it around? Make sure you use it all. Have lots of icing. I showed you how to correctly and successfully make a cake, add the Jell-O topping, and make the icing topping of the orange creamsicle cake. Before serving this cake, make sure that you put it in the fridge and let it chill for at least 2 hours. After you put it in the fridge and let it chill for 2 hours, it is ready for you to enjoy. I hope you can take this how-to presentation and make this delicious cake for your next gathering or just for yourself. It's fast, easy, and yummy to eat. I hope you enjoy.